And that is about that. Find this on YouTube later, guys. Very good. Um, real quick, let's. I almost forgot Groovy. Let's unpause this and jump to 31. Everybody, you can adjust Groovy to where you need his volume to be based on how you want today's music to go for you. Uh, Anybody want a quick recap of what happened last session?
Yes, please.
Yes? Very well. The party, after a siege of the town of Valaki, was approached by a young man named Dimitri, who was slowly turning to stone. Dimitri asked that they escort him through the old Salvic woods to see an old mage who could turn him back and revert this process. However, upon arriving at an old shack in the middle of the woods, it was revealed that there was no mage at all. This was Dimitri's father's home, where they met Dimitri's father and his little brother Anton. But unfortunately, it was too late, and Dimitri turned to stone in front of them. Now, the party wanders through Dimitri's father's land, waiting for dusk to arrive so that they may stay at his house for the night. In the meantime, the party makes small talk with each other, talking about languages and possible strategies that they might be able to use to defeat enemies. In the meantime, everybody silently hoping that nobody wants to talk about what just happened. Although everybody simultaneously wishing that there was somebody there to listen. And with that, the world is yours.
So, Common's the only language we all speak, and don't write any notes of any kind for Wolf.
Okay.
All right. You got that. Got that done. Sweet. Ah, shit, you guys.
This is depressing.
Yeah. So we got to swing back by Valaki starting tomorrow. We need to check in with the innkeeper, drop off all of our incriminating evidence on Lady Watcher. I was thinking that maybe we could swoop in, and if they don't think we did it, we could say, "Oh, we'll go investigate the house for you," and then we'll just come back and bring them all these books and her "I Love Devils" diary. Hopefully, that'll do something good. And while we're there, I'm going to go ahead and recast Gentle Repose on Papa Watcher.
You think you can revive him?
Not right now. Absolutely not right now. Maybe not in the future either, but if I don't Gentle Repose him now, definitely not in the future.
Sound reasoning.
Theoretically, I could set the father and the daughter both back to normal. Well, the daughter back to normal. Being brought back from the dead isn't natural. I could also... Shit, man.
The sun is setting. We should
Yeah.
head back to Dimitri's house.
Yeah. We should do that. As the group starts walking back towards the little house, Illidan will hang back a second. He looks like he was going to tap Ada on the shoulder, but then he thinks she probably doesn't want me to touch her. So he'll just like, by the way, Ada.
Yeah.
I am not interested in living a life quite like what you live, where you try your hardest not to trust anybody. But I do trust people rather implicitly, and it has bitten me in the ass like at least 3 times since we got here. Since you got here, even. So, if you feel like I'm being too trusting, feel free to pull me over and we can dial it back, all right? Well, I
Noted.
shouldn't say we'll dial it back, but we'll have a discussion about it.
You got it.
Thanks, Chief. I want to know why this is so hilarious for you, Michael.
Just roasted the shit out of her, dude.
I didn't say anything rude. I said that your life does not interest me. Or living a life like yours doesn't interest me.
It came across a little confrontational. Just a tad.
Neither I nor Illidan have ever claimed to have good social skills.
No, it's not intentionally malicious. Not trying to start anything. Ilden's not a social guy. It's just funny watching that kind of stuff happen.
At least you know he's straightforward.
Yep. Nope. That he is. Saying it how it is.
Indeed.
Okay, we've talked about. Oh,
Is the
go ahead.
who does not take offense.
Are you the only? Are you saying you're the only one who doesn't take offense?
Yeah, I think Ada's
Hell
the
yeah.
only one who's totally fine with the interaction that just happened. She's like,
Makes
yeah,
it
this
even
is-
better.
we're on the same page. This is fine.
That's yeah, that's what we want to hear. That's a good good
Character
job, guys.
growth.
Yeah, you did it. You did it. Good job.
Okay, is anybody else going to have a side conversation before we get back, or can we get back to playing? Sorry.
I think I'm good.
You guys are good.
Yeah.
Head back to the house.
All right, you guys head back to the house as the sun begins to set. As you walk in, there doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of noise going inside the house, but you can, if you guys hop on above VTT, I have configured an old bar map for you. The map itself is from a tavern, but we're repurposing it to be the shack, so and get all you guys in there. If you'll notice, you can see. Let's put it right there. If you look, you can see kind of on the right side, there is some space over here, during which there is some freshly packed dirt and a shovel that has been set aside over on the east side of the house. But other than that, there is not a whole lot of activity.
Can I go? Can I do an investigation or perception check on the fresh mound of dirt and shovel?
No need. You know what it is. Unless you're looking for something specific.
What does that mean? It's a grave?
Yeah,
Like,
it's a grave.
Okay.
It's a grave.
Yeah, I guess unless yeah, are there any clues that would give me more context about who this guy is or why he's buried here?
And you said that the dad and the son weren't immediately apparent. They were probably turned in.
Yeah, they're inside. But no, there are not a whole lot of clues that you're able to discern from this. It's just, this is where he lived, and he's buried in the backyard.
It's very sad.
Illidan will grab any immediately available food that looks like it's been put out. He'll pull up a chair and he'll sit like right out the front door.
Just sitting out the front. Okay, you do so.
I'll take the first watch if that's okay with everyone.
Sounds good. I'll take second.
Can you see in the dark?
Yes, I do have dark vision to 60.
Okay.
Okay. I can do a full rest after only 4 hours. So if you guys want me to take one of the shifts.
Listen, I'm just gonna say this all up front now. Like, watching over people during the night is like my entire thing. So, also, I'm really good at seeing things, you guys. Like, you
Very
really,
true.
you don't even know. I will be on watch every night, and that's okay.
Okay, cool.
I won't complain.
Yeah. Kevin, do you want to take the other one, or should I?
Who's Kevin?
Sorry.
I'll take it.
Well,
All right, so you guys are all sitting there having this conversation right outside the front door of their house. After you guys talk through this a couple of times, or through a couple of minutes, eventually the door opens. Behind which there is an 11-year-old boy who's just kind of standing there, like, looking at you guys like, are you guys okay? You've just been out the front door for a while.
Oh yeah, we're just keeping watch out here. Do creatures ever come near this house?
What kind of creatures? Because
Well, scary kinds.
he kind of looks at you and he goes, yeah.
Well, since we're here, well, I guess I shouldn't speak for all of us. I personally am gonna keep a lookout to make sure that nothing comes sniffing up too close.
There's no need. I'm taking the first watch today. I'm on the job.
How about we do it together?
I don't know about that. How good are you keeping watches?
I'm very, very, expertly practiced in keeping watches.
All right. I'll be the judge of that later, when we're on watch.
Tell you what if I keep watch up here and you keep watch out a window in the back so we can have both sides of the house covered?
No dice, mister. You think you're gonna get out of being watched that easy? Think again, bud.
Oh, you're watching me.
Yeah. You just asked
How
if
are you gonna
scary
watch-
creatures come up? Yeah, I'm looking at one right now.
So what you want to do, instead of having me be on watch, is let me be in the house while you are outside.
No, we're both outside. We're both watching.
That's
Didn't you just say
literally
that
what I
earlier?
said.
You said I was
Yes.
gonna be in a window. I don't want to
And
be in
you
a
said
window.
I don't know about that. And
Yeah.
so
We're both
you
right
do
here.
know about that.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You're not making any sense. We're both outside, both on watch.
Illidan,
All right, you win.
what? Yeah, why don't you let him decide how you two do the watch today?
I just did. He said it. I'm going with it.
Yeah. My name's Anton, by the way.
Hi. I'm Illidan.
Hi, Anton.
Hi. You guys took my brother back home.
Yep.
Yeah. I saw that.
I'm
That was
really
cool.
Sorry about what happened to him.
It's fine. That's not a big deal, because that's not going to be a big enough thing to get me down. Because I'm just like that, you know?
I reached for my dice to make an insight check, but then you kept talking and I was like, I don't need to roll.
Yeah. Because I'll tell you what, because like that kind of stuff, it happens all the time. And just because it happened to my brother, that doesn't make me special. You know what I mean? So that's why when I'm older, I'm going to be king of this place.
Really?
Yeah, you bet it.
Yeah?
And when I'm king, I'm going to change everything. I'm going to make things better. And I'm going to get rid of all the monsters in the forest and whatever kind of guy who thinks it's funny to turn people to stone. I'm going to stop him.
Fair play.
Yeah.
I bet you.
Believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reach out my fist for a bump.
He bumps your fist. You guys are pretty cool. When I'm king, I'll make sure you guys are taken care of.
If you end up king of this place, we're going to be long gone.
That's very kind, Your Majesty.
I'm not king yet.
Your future Majesty, I apologize.
Give him time.
He just kind of like looks at you, Vidania, and he's kind of like, okay. So are the rest of you not taking watch then? You're going inside?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go inside.
Alright, you can go inside.
Yeah.
I'll show you around. Hey, you, Illidan. While I'm
Yeah,
showing them around, you take first watch, okay?
got it unlocked, boss.
Cool. And Anton goes inside. Wait, Wolf, why are you dead on a Buffy TT?
Oh no!
What?
Oh
There's a
no!
big
He
X.
dropped dead in
There's
front
a
of
big X over your character.
Dimitri's
Just
house.
it's reading as you're dead.
There we go. You came back to life, Wolf. I'm so glad you're okay.
I don't think I could see that.
Oh, I could
I
see
didn't
it.
see it.
That's super weird.
Anyway, I believe it. Do you see my guy move?
Yeah, I see him move. I see
Yeah.
him there. All right, so
Okay,
we'll
we're all
make
good
this
then.
guy. We'll make him Anton. So Anton goes around and he's like, "All right, so you guys can sleep all in here. It's just a big room. You can do wherever."
Thank you, Anton.
Yeah, you're welcome. Me and the blindfold guy will stay out. We'll keep you guys safe.
Keep your eyes sharp.
Yeah, that's what I'm good at. Because you got to keep them sharp. You can't let anything get you down.
Well, you have a good first watch, Anton.
Thank you. Are you guys hungry? Do you need food?
I mean,
Yes,
if
please.
you're offering, yes, please.
All right, I can help with that. 1 second. And he goes into the other room. And you hear a couple of like clattering, and then like he gets and like sounds of like drawers like being rummaged, and he comes out holding a cake with a couple plates, and he goes over to a table and he sets the cake down, and you notice that it has one slice missing, and there is a candle in it. And he pulls out a couple of different like plates and he sets them down, and he says, "All right, guys, here, you can have some slices. I made this today."
No.
Is it your birthday, Anton?
Yeah, it is.
What kind of cake is it?
It's a birthday cake.
Well, come on, Michael.
What kind of cake is
Birthday
it?
cake is a kind of cake.
It's a birthday cake. It's got rainbow flowers. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, I didn't
Yeah,
know you were
if you
talking
can
about the
tell me how
flavor.
they did rainbow sprinkles in D&D, I will accept birthday cake.
Um,
And if you say chocolate, you better know I'm going to ask you what tropical environment they have access to that they can grow cocoa beans. All right?
it's very vicious. No, to you, it looks like what you guys as players would recognize as a vanilla cake, though that may or may not be the actual flavoring of the cake.
You're telling me
Wow.
it's not authentic Madagascar vanilla bean?
Maybe not. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on to it. It's not even iced.
Wait, guys. I'm using my radar right now. There's a Betty Crocker box in the trash.
Damn. Fuck.
Okay, sorry. Cake.
All right, so he starts like putting like getting the plates ready and getting like, all right, here you go, guys. Here's your cake.
Happy birthday, Anton.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I
happy
appreciate
birthday.
that. You don't have to wish me that though, because everybody's got birthdays, and that doesn't make them any more special than everybody else. So
Well, but it's important to remind people that we are happy that other people are here. And
Yeah.
the birthday is just like the annual celebration of that. It's not about being born. Everyone does that. It's just a reminder that we're glad you're here.
really,
Yeah.
No, I think I'm with the kid on this one. Birthdays are arbitrary. Just
Yeah.
another day.
it's just another day. When's your
That sounds-
birthday? When's the last time you did something special and tried to make yourself better than everybody else?
I never try to make myself better than everyone else.
Yeah.
My birthday, haven't celebrated that in a long time.
When is it?
I don't remember exactly when my birthday is.
You don't remember your birthday?
There's like a couple week window it could have been in like early spring, but wasn't paying exact attention to the dates at the time, you know what I mean?
He looks at the other three of you. He's like, "Do you guys know his birthday?"
No.
This is a good cake, by the way. Thank you.
That's never
You're welcome.
said.
I made it.
The layer? Yeah, he told us he made it.
Yeah.
Do you guys see that he did like the layer of icing in the middle?
That's why there's not any on the top. I ran out.
Honestly, better for eating this way. You don't have to worry about the icing like getting mixed up on your face at all.
Yeah.
It's all in the middle.
Yeah, that makes sense. That was the plan all along. I meant to do that.
Yeah. You're very smart for having thought of that.
Yeah.
This shows great promise.
What?
Indeed.
Mhm.
What?
He said you showed great promise,
Oh.
like as a cook.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Didn't catch that. Thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he's got an accent. It's
No, it's fine. You guys like the cake?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had cake in
delicious.
a long time. This is
Yeah.
great.
I would have given you something else, but that's all I had time to make today.
Yeah, well, that's life.
Yeah.
Baking take a long time.
Yeah. Dad's not. He's probably not going to come out today. He's been busy.
Right, right. Which of these rooms is his?
He kind of points to like this back area. He's like, "Oh, it's over in there. Like that's his room."
Illidan's just gonna like take his cake and like slowly meander over, close his eyes, use the radar to see if what Dad's doing in there.
You see him. He is sitting on his bed, looking at the wall.
Looking at the wall opposite him.
Yeah, like, all right, so his bed is not this size of this room. Like, his room is only,
Right.
like, about 3 by 3, so about 15
Right.
by 15 feet. His bed is on this far edge of it, and he is sitting facing this wall. Like, he's, like, a couple feet away from his wall. He's just sitting there staring at it. He's not moving.
I would like to try discreetly casting sleep.
You may attempt to discreetly cast it.
So, what do you want? Is that like sleight of hand or
Yep, that
performance?
would be a sleight of hand.
Oh boy. Did you guys know that my dex mod is -1? I rolled a 19 though, so that's
Ooh.
sleight of hand. That'll be 18, I'm sure.
18? All right, yeah. You
Yeah.
you hold the cake up with one hand and cast it with the other, and then bang, he falls
Just
asleep.
like,
Yep.
hand behind the back, just.
Yep, and he falls asleep.
Does it look like he's gonna have back pain in the morning?
Well, he was sitting up and then just fell over, so it's a possibility.
Right.
He was not
I'm
laying
just gonna
down. His
sit
legs are
down
kinda
back
like-
with the group.
Yeah, his legs are kind of like still off the bed. He almost fell off.
Yeah.
Can I pick him up and sort of? put
Well,
him-
Well, you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
You
he's
don't
there.
know.
Oh,
Jade-
right.
Yeah,
right.
Illidan used his blind sight to look through the room, so he's looking through the
Oh, I
wall.
see. I see.
And unlike me, none of you have a passive perception of 18, so you don't know that I even cast a spell.
Yeah, you got him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got him.
True.
Yeah.
Also, Caroline, can you move your mic a bit closer to your face?
Hi, sorry.
But yeah. Illidan
Sounded
will
better.
sit down with his cake and like finishing up the last part of the cake. Well, as they say where I'm from, and then he will say in Celestial, by the way, Vidania, I just cast a spell to put the dad to sleep because he looked like he was having a really, really hard time. But he fell asleep at like an awkward angle, so if you could like go in there or have Wolf go in there and straighten him out while the kid's distracted out front, that would be primo.
Wait.
It's a long saying, but it basically means that this food was good and I am better having eaten it.
Under my current impression, like, you guys are, like, all still in the same room with Anton. I don't know why he wouldn't have heard that.
I said it in
He said
Celestial.
it's Celestial.
Oh, in Celestial.
And I prefaced this with a saying we have where I'm from is,
Then Anton just kind of looks
What a
at you.
great saying.
He's looking at both of you. What did you say?
I haven't heard that one before.
I told you. I said like it's a long. You know how some things don't Well, you probably don't know that. There are different languages outside the mist, and translating between them can be difficult.
I'm not
Like,
stupid.
I mean, yes, but it's just like trying to make an apple pie with potatoes sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta like do the best you can.
You can't
like
make
some
an
phrases-
apple pie with potatoes.
Exactly.
It'd be a
So some
potato pie.
phrases which make sense
I'm
in
just
some
gonna
languages.
quietly slip away from the table during this conversation and go like
I like potato
help
pies.
move the dad onto his bed.
Really?
Um,
just
Just
potato pies?
slide
Or
as you
just,
try-
you mean like shepherd's
As you
pies?
try to
They are
enter the
hearty
door,
and savory.
you need to make a stealth check.
Okay.
Because I assume you're trying to get into his room without Anton noticing you're doing this.
Yeah, maybe I don't. Maybe I shouldn't do. I'll wait to go
Wanna
help
wait?
him out after. Yeah, until once they've gone out to do their watch.
Okay. Alright, so, sorry, back to the conversation. You can't make a pie with apple pie with potatoes. It'd be a potato pie.
And then Wolf said he likes potato pie, and then Illidan asked, like, "Oh, is that like just potato pie, or is it like a shepherd's pie kind of thing?"
Why don't you just go get some
No.
more apples?
Well, apples actually don't grow everywhere. Do apples even grow here? Do you know what apples are?
I know what apples are.
What about pears?
No, I've never heard of a pear before in my life.
Insight check. That's a 14.
Wow, sarcasm.
Damn, he got me. Ah!
He just kind
He
of looks
did,
at you and he's like,
Really had me for a second there. I'm gonna. Here. Where do you want me to? Yeah, never mind. I'll go start the watch. You can come join me when you're ready.
you can't start the watch yet. Nobody's asleep.
Is anybody watching?
No, nobody needs to be on watch because nobody's asleep yet. That's why we're still eating cake.
The temptation to cast sleep on this child right now.
Not cast.
Oh
sleep
my
on
God.
this child.
I'm imagining Illidan's just like, you see his hand go behind his back again, and like somebody's like, "No, Illidan, no."
Yeah, look over
Do it.
him like, no.
Don't do it.
Well, you guys must be exhausted, right?
No?
Well, not you. Obviously not you, but these three.
You guys tired? You sure you don't want to finish your cake?
I'll finish my cake.
Yeah.
I
Mine's
just-
already finished.
I did this whole time.
You want another slice?
I think-
There's more.
I would love another slice.
He
Thank
gives
I
you.
will
gives
also
you-
have another slice,
He
actually,
gives
if we're
you
giving
another
out more.
slice. Yeah,
Yeah.
You can have more. Yeah. That's what it's
In a
it's
smooth,
for-
in a
it's for you.
smooth motion, Wolf lifts his plate and downs it.
Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, I can do that too. I can do that too. And he takes a piece of cake and just kind of,
Illidan will get behind him and get ready for a Heimlich maneuver.
it kind of like falls out of his mouth and he catches it and then like puts it back in.
Oh,
Like-
that might have been the most disturbing thing I saw today.
But I did it because like you got to be able to do anything when you're king. So I can do that too.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna
what
use
being king is all about.
Yeah.
the message cam trip to point at Illidan and whisper a message that no one else can hear, and say,
They do see you like whispering into a wire, though. Unless you make a sleight of hand check.
Which you can. Anton's
It
not
doesn't
particularly
say that
observant.
though.
It's a small piece of copper wire that you speak into, right? Like under the
Oh.
material component.
Oh,
Oh, I
we
guess it is a
homebrewed
short
that you're
piece
the
of
only
copper
one
wire,
who has
but
to
it
use
just
material
says-
components, Jaden.
Say
Remember?
what?
You're the only one who has to use material components, Jaden, remember?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, but I just like point towards you and I say, earlier today we watched his brother die of turning to stone.
You gotta keep things light, right?
Did you say that out loud or back respond to the message?
It was in response to the message.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
okay,
respond.
got
Once
it.
you get pinged with a message, the next thing you say is a response.
Well, don't you have the option to just not respond and talk out loud? I feel like you should.
Yeah, if you don't want to respond, you can just like be like a and then the spell ends.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right.
That
So
makes sense.
he just kind of looks at you guys like, Yeah, like,
While this is happening, assuming that night has fallen, Illidan's just gonna go to the doorway and just kind of lean and look outside.
Hey, what are you doing?
Just checking to see if anything's gonna beat us to watch.
Well, I can do that too. And he runs out to the window and starts looking out farther.
All right.
Do you see anything?
Do I see anything?
No.
No.
I see something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Over there.
What is it?
Something.
Wow.
Yeah. I bet you wish you could see it, huh? Maybe you should get better at watching. It's okay though. It's not gonna come get us because I can see it really good. Because you got to be able to be good at that kind of stuff when you're king. So, yeah.
Illidan's in lookout mode right now. He's just like, like he's not responding at all.
Hey, are you listening to me?
I mean, you're the only noise for what sounds like at least 100 feet. So yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, good. Just making sure. It's time for watch now. I feel like it
I mean,
is.
I'm watching.
I'm going outside. Oh, we lost Wolf. Okay.
Uh-oh.
He back.
Hey, welcome back, Wolf.
Hey, so sorry about that. Wi-Fi trouble.
It's good. It's good. He looks back to Wolf, Ada, and Vidania, and he says, "You guys can have the rest of my birthday cake. I don't need it. Thanks for eating it and for spending my birthday with me.
Happy birthday,
Sharing
kid.
it with
Thanks.
us.
Yeah, next time you guys have birthdays, come back and bring cake. We'll call it even. Quick, when are your birthdays?
Woo, woo.
So I know when you're gonna come."
I don't
It
know.
is when fall turned to winter.
When spring turned to summer.
March 18th.
I don't know.
Alright. So that's a while from now. It's like in a couple months. As for the other guys, when fall turns to winter, like Marinpath, Uktar.
Yeah.
It is around then. I do not know the exact day.
Like, you should just make it Uktar the 7th, because that's a pretty good day.
Why is good day?
Because it's a week from today, and I'm gonna run out of food from a week from today. So, come back with cake.
A good day for cake.
Yeah. Wait, real quick. Today is the 2nd. So a week from today is the 9th. So he said the 9th.
Michael, I see the game you're playing right now, and or like I see it with the bakery. I'll tell you later. Sorry, never mind.
Okay.
Hmm.
I thought you meant like, because like I just like went to type some notes on my phone. I thought you were like, I know you're playing a game. I'm like, what?
No.
No. Like, oh, what? Okay.
Honestly, I'd just be impressed if you could manage to play a game on
Um,
your phone while DMing.
But yeah, no. Anton looks at Wolf and says, you should just make it Uktar the 9th.
I will see if I have resources to make cake. by the 9th.
We can celebrate then. Your birthday, he kind of looks at Vidania and he said, "When did you say it was?"
I don't know.
You should make it the 9th too. You guys can have the same birthday.
Efficient.
Yeah, and you guys can like throw joint parties together so you never have to celebrate alone. Because that's always a plus.
And if
That's a
anybody
great
asks if
idea.
you guys are twins, we'll just go along with it. It'll be so fun.
They're obviously not twins. He's a lion.
I know. Well, listen, there's a lot of people out there. They can't all be very smart.
Nobody's that dumb. Except for maybe you if you think people are that dumb.
Maybe then. Do you know what that means, though?
What?
There's at least one person who is that dumb.
Do you think they're twins?
So I'm still right. Oh, no. But
Cool. Alright, so your birthdays are October the 9th, and your birthday is March 18th. And your birthday is... When did you say your birthday was? He's looking at
Me?
Illidan. Yeah.
late spring, but before summer.
Hold on. And he darts to his room. He comes back like a minute later with like a calendar.
In the minute that he's gone, Illidan's gonna lower his voice, look to the group, and say, "I'm not trying to be an asshole to the kid, but here's the thing. A fool who persists in their foolishness will soon become wise. If this behavior's gonna go away, it's gonna have to go away on its own. We can't teach it out of him. He'll see it as a challenge."
It is wise. Yes. Yes.
Sorry, I know that I don't really explain my motives often, but I felt like I wanted to clarify that this one time. Anton, hey, how's it going?
All right, I found a calendar. I couldn't remember the months, but looks like spring turning to summer is like Myrtle. Is it Myrtle? Yeah. So let's.
I think it was Myrtle, actually.
Yeah. Let's just say it's like Myrtle the 15th. That's your birthday.
Sounds great.
And when it's your birthday, you come back and bring cake. Okay.
And you said it was Myrtle 18th, right, Ada?
No,
Yeah.
hers was in March.
The Ides of Churchill, huh? Huh? Huh?
I was thinking about making that joke. I love
Which, for the record, March is share in D&D world.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
So-
Myrtle works better for this joke.
Yeah.
So if Joe, you want your birthday to be in March, we can say canonically, share.
Share it is.
Share it is. Share 18th.
We all love Cher.
Oh wait,
Share.
no, chess. Chess. No, that's an S, not an R.
Chess.
Yeah, with one S.
Chess.
Yep. All right.
Why chess it is.
All right. So everybody knows their birthdays? All right, I'll write you
Yep.
guys down as coming on those days. All right, but yeah, come back. Next time it's your birthday. He points to Illidan. I'll probably already be king by then, and I'll have made this place more better.
Mm,
And you don't need to bring a cake for yours because I'll have some made already. Because I'll be
cool.
king.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go start watch. And he goes out the front door.
Wait. Before you go, I want everyone else to be in on this. How much you want to bet?
Bet what?
How much you want to be that you'll be king by the time I'm a year older?
You want me to bet?
Yeah.
What do you have?
What do I have?
I'm not interested. He goes out the front door.
Chicken, huh?
You don't have anything good.
You think I don't have anything good?
Yeah, come back when you have good things.
Illidan's gonna start rummaging through his backpack. And pull out.
Whispering plant, whispering plant, whispering plant.
Is it the... I'll pull out the... I'm trying to decide which of these would be most interesting to a kid. I'll pull out my silver short sword.
You pull out a silver short sword, and he looks at it, and he just kind of goes, I don't need a sword.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've already got lethal weapons.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess it'll be hard to be king if you can't beat a werewolf, though.
I can beat a werewolf.
With your hands?
With my hands.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, I have so many spell slots that I could use to put this kid to sleep. Oh, man.
Oh my god.
You don't believe me? I can do it. Just watch. And he kind of
Don't.
like pushes his hands together, and he's like, "Ah!"
I bet you couldn't beat up Illidan.
How's it look?
Right now.
Your
How
dad's
does it
trying
look?
to sleep. Keep it down, okay? Wait, what does Wolf do?
No, I was just. How does it look though? How are his guns?
His guns, he's actually fairly muscular for an 11-year-old child.
All right.
He's like one of those skateboarding 11-year-olds that has
Almost-
like the six-pack because they just do this bobbing motion all
Almost
day.
as if he was able to dig a 6-foot grave in the ground in a matter of hours.
Oh,
Do you look tired?
Oh god.
Fair.
No, I'm not even tired. I could keep going all day. I could stay up all
Mm.
night, longer than you.
Really?
Yeah, believe it, man. Believe
Alright,
it.
we'll see about that.
Believe it.
Yeah. What else you got? Got anything better than a sword?
I have a holy amulet.
That's lame.
Yeah, you'd probably have a lot of those when you're king.
Yeah, I would. I don't need that. In fact, when I'm king, I'm going to have anything I need. So why would I even bet you for anything to give to me when I'm already king? That doesn't make any sense. You should
Make
give
a
it to me
strong
now.
argument. Tell you what, here. I'll give you 50 gold. Up front right now.
You don't have 50 gold.
Oh, kid. Illidan will pull out 50 gold and set it on the table and say, that's yours. But if you fall asleep before I do, I'm going to take it back.
All right, let's go. I can do it.
Okay.
He starts like,
You're spending a lot of energy right now. You're
Yeah.
going to wear yourself out faster.
no, because I'm going to use it to stay awake. And he sprints out the front door.
Oh, boy. Illidan's going to go out to make sure he doesn't, like, actually go far.
He is stopped outside the front door in this area, and is
Uh-huh.
like around like the chair you set up where he is.
And is
keeping
and is
watch.
doing, like, the anime thing where one frame he's over here, and then another frame he's over here, like, peeking over like this. And he's just like,
he's kind of like he's got his arms up, and he's kind of just like bouncing slightly, and he's kind of like darting from back. Yeah, kind of like the anime thing. He's darting from back to side, like just kind of looking. He's very.
Illidan's gonna
active-
sit in the
very
chair.
actively looking.
does
You're gonna-
Illidan see anything out there?
No, there's nothing out there.
Cool.
As you're sitting down, he's kind of looking at you, and he's like, "You're gonna fall asleep if you just sit there, being all like slow."
I wish you could see my eyes at all times. I know you can't, and you're going to think I'm sleeping, but, oh, man. I guess I'll just have to respond to everything you say.
Okay. All right, guys, time to play a mini game.
Please be quiet. You are announcing your presence to any creature that may be nearby.
Anton's not saying that. I am. We're gonna play a
Okay.
mini game, Jaden. You have challenged the 11-year-old to a all-nighter. Who will be successful? So, Jaden, you, let's see. How can I form this mini game? We're gonna do. What's your Constitution modifier?
+2.
+2. Okay, you're gonna make a roll, for Constitution, with a D20, because you're an adult. He
Was
is
it D20
11.
you said?
Yep. Anton is 11. I am using a D10.
Oh boy.
If you get above 5,
16. 18.
If you get above 5, you are
18.
not sleepy at all for the first hour of the watch.
18.
18. Your first hour goes by. You're not tired at all. You do this all the time. I rolled a 5. Anton is for the first hour. He's not tired. He's still going through it. So 1 hour into it, he's just kind of like, you still awake?
Obviously.
All right, yeah, me too. I'm still awake too. Is everybody else asleep? Are you guys just like waiting as this happens? Do you just go to bed?
Oh, I'm asleep.
All right, you're
Oh
asleep.
yeah, I
mean,
like
the rest of the
moved
cake.
the dad, put
Nah.
like a pillow under his head, and then I curled up in this chair by the
You guys
window.
aren't watching two people seeing who can keep watch better?
I am while I eat the cake.
The whole game.
Oh, I thought you were like I thought you went to sleep on top of the table. You know.
No, I just have the entire cake in my lap. I'm cutting it out through the doorway.
She wild shapes into a snake so that she can unhinge her jaw.
All right, so Jaden, real quick to clarify, the way this game works is you can, like, if you roll continuing, like, if you roll under 5, you can brute force it and stay awake anyways.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to brute force it more than 3 times, you gain a point of exhaustion.
Okay. How many times are there going to be?
1 every hour
Until he falls asleep.
until he falls asleep.
Well, that's 4 hours because me and Vidani are switching over at that point.
Well, then if you're going to bed at 4 hours in, then he's staying up.
Mm.
All right, hour 2. You ready, Jaden?
Yep.
Let's roll.
19.
I got a 6. You guys are both still awake.
Damn. Crazy.
He's small talk, hour 2. Are you still awake?
Yeah.
Where did you get all that gold?
Oh, well, listen. Adventuring, there's a reason kings don't do it. It's because it's very dangerous and really not worth... It's much less worth your time than being a king, for example. But as far
I'm
as...
king, I'll change that so kings can adventure too.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, but for the time, if you adventure and survive, it can pay a decent amount.
Uh, I'd survive.
You ever met an adventurer before, kid?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
What?
It means none of them made it this far.
But I met him. I met one.
Who? You just said no.
No, I said yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
who?
He didn't mention his name. He looked really weird though.
You have a lot of rings on? Hood?
No. He didn't have any rings on. He had a really big hammer.
Hammer, right.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my next guess. Yeah. Was he mean?
It wasn't mean. He's scary looking.
Yeah, but which way did he go?
I don't remember. That's weird.
Shame.
All right. Roll 3. That's another 6. He's still
10.
awake. You guys are both just killing it. Hour 3. Are you getting sleepy at all?
Not even a little bit.
I'm getting a little sleepy, but I'm still awake
Hmm.
because I'm good at keeping watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw. We rolling for the 4th hour now?
Yep, that was it. He is not making a whole lot of conversation anymore.
12.
That's another 6. Jesus.
All right. As we're getting to the end of the 4th hour, and it's about time to tap in Vidania, Illidan's gonna turn and look at Anton.
He's sleepy, but he's still awake.
Look like you'd be pretty easy to surprise right now, not gonna lie.
No, I'm very alert.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Expect the unexpected.
yeah. I'm always expecting the unexpected. You got to be like that when you're going to be king one day.
Ah,
Yeah.
I'll remember you said that. I cast sleep on him.
God damn it.
Is this how you treat the child? Just watched his brother turn into a statue earlier today.
You couldn't just give the kid 50 gold pieces.
All right, how many d8s is sleep?
What's your alignment,
certainly. I'm chaotic good. It's just that
It's
was
5,
tough
right?
love.
It's 5?
Sure.
Sleep. That is. Where is it? Couldn't just fucking tell me, could you? Yeah, it's 5d8.
Yeah, he's asleep. He just kind of passes out in the front, right in front of the front door, just right there, just blop. Falls over.
Illidan
Oh.
will pull him inside. He'll take.
Ada's still awake. She can help.
Oh, Ada, can you help me with this?
Yeah, all right. Ada helps.
Ada's just staying up for hours eating cake.
Illidan's gonna take.
Included. Doesn't have to anymore.
Illidan's
Oh.
gonna take a. This is great. Illidan's gonna take I don't really care which quill it is. Illidan's gonna take a quill and an inkwell, dab it in, and on the back of his hand, right, if you're reading this, ... flip over to the front side of his hand. You fell asleep first, Illidan.
You are a jerk, but that's pretty funny.
Listen.
I-
I'll wait for Michael. You know how this place is worse than you ever could have expected, and you might feel a little unprepared for being here for any longer than you already have?
Yeah.
Illidan just points at Anton and says, "How long do you think he'll last?"
I don't know, man. Well, I guess it's good you put him to sleep, because if he's not going to sleep, then he's not going to last very long at all. For his own good. Yeah, probably does.
Fool who persists in their foolishness will soon become wise. So I baited him to accelerate his foolishness.
Yeah. Yeah, here's something else, Odin. All right, well, that was fun, but I'm going to go to bed now.
I don't know if my feelings should be hurt by the way you said that, or if that's just.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Why aren't you asleep?
Why aren't I asleep?
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a night owl anyway, and after the event of yesterday, didn't really feel like it. So, you guys were way more interesting.
Didn't feel like sleeping, huh?
Yeah. Doesn't always come to me, with the trauma.
Right.
Ah.
So, guess I'll go. I'm pretty full of cake now, though, so maybe the food
Yeah.
coma will help. So,
That'll do it for you.
I'm gonna turn in. Enjoy.
I mean, I'd
whatever
offer
it
to help you out. I mean, I could help you out. You might be a little too tough for it, but I could.
is. No, I'm good. I'm just gonna go to bed. If I sleep, I sleep.
Have a good one. Illidan, finds his bedroll that he put on the ground earlier, gets down, and by the time that you get into wherever you're sleeping, if the thought ever occurred to you to look back and see what Illidan was doing, he's already asleep.
Yeah, good.
All right, yeah, no, that's great. All right. So that thus ends the first watch. Um, sorry, I was laughing. Did you guys put Anton to bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he is not
Thank
just
God.
lying in the front yard. Who's taking the second watch?
I think
I
Wolf,
believe it
right?
was- Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll cover it.
All right. So Wolf, you come out. Not an eventful watch. Not a whole lot going on. And before you know it, it's already over.
Bing bang boom. Good watch.
And with that, is there a third watch that's going on, or is that the sunrise? 2 4-hour watches.
That was 2 4-hour watches, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys have successfully made it through the night. You guys will need to stay an additional 4 hours at the house if you want to get a long rest for everybody. So.
Yes, please.
All right, so you guys, you don't have to be asleep for that, but it is daylight, and so you're just like spending it up until like, because sun rises at like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's like leave at 10 a.m.
Okay.
So you got some time to kill.
Before we leave, I want to talk to Dimitri's father and express my condolences.
Okay.
Are we about to head out, or is that like...
Well, right now it's around 6 a.m.
Oh, we didn't. I thought we were skipping.
It's at the end of the second watch. Sun is rising, so you've got 4 hours where everybody is awake.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna get rid of the foolery music.
Oh, I muted that a while ago.
Yeah. Okay. Back to
Oh, this
normal
whole thing was way funnier with it.
I'm glad we got the filler music in. I was debating not getting it because it's like it's not Barovian enough. But you know what? You guys get into plenty of shenanigans. So
We're not Barovian.
Yep.
This is the energy we bring.
Yep. That's true. All right. So 6 a.m. Vidania, you wanted to do something with Dimitri's father?
I just wanted to approach him and say I'm so sorry for.
All right. Well, he is still in his room behind a closed door. So how do you want to go about that?
Oh well, I'm not gonna wake him up until he's up and about.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
need to do that immediately at 6 a.m.
All right. Anybody else doing anything during the early morning hours?
If it's getting to the point where Illidan feels the dad should be out by now, like 8 or 9 a.m. ish, Illidan will go into the kitchen and just whip up a quick breakfast, like scrambled eggs and toast. Maybe some bacon if he has some. And he'll plate it up and just walk into the room and set it down on whatever surface is available to set it down on.
So around 8, then 9 rolls around, and so you go ahead and make the breakfast. You crack open the door to set it down. And he is laying down in his bed with his back towards the door.
Illidan's gonna walk into the room a bit to just get it closer to him. Like if he has a bedside, he'll put it there. By the way, this bed, does it look like it was built for two, or does it look like this has been a motherless family for some time?
It's a twin bed.
Illidan will find whatever surface he can near the bed and just set it down there.
You set it on a small nightstand a couple feet away from the bed. He does not acknowledge you.
Do I believe he is conscious?
Roll perception? Never mind. Yeah, he's conscious.
I love that. I'm sorry. Yeah, set it down, turn around without a word, and just close the door.
All right. As around 9:30 rolls around, you hear. It seems kind of a peaceful morning. You hear some slight birds on the outside, which isn't really common, and especially near the cities of Barovia. But you can hear them out here. And for a brief moment, despite everything that happened the day before, there's a moment of kind of almost serenity. It's very nice. It becomes apparent as to why this settlement, this cabin was built in this area. Then, in a moment of genuine peace, it is interrupted by a shriek, unlike any other, just from the back of Anton's bedroom. No! Ah! Then he runs out of his bedroom holding up his hands. What have you done? What have you done?
Illidan
Ah!
hasn't put the money back in his coin pouch yet, and he's gonna like scrape it off the table now, just like looking at Anton.
I was awake. I
Really?
was awake.
So you remember Vidania writing that on your hand?
He looks at Vidania. You did.
He's lying. That is not true.
You're a liar.
Wait, so what you're saying is you don't remember that being drawn on your hand?
I don't. Shut up. I'll get you next time. I'll win next time.
All right,
Come back over. We'll play again, and I'll win.
we'll see.
I'll be
Just
training. I'll be
Get lots of
training.
practice taking watch, all right?
Practice like none other. And he just kind of stands in the middle of his living room with his eyes just like.
I'm gonna.
Hey, listen,
I'm-
kid. Do you know how to cook?
Yeah,
Good. Your dad's gonna be needing it.
I know. I always cook for him.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, he doesn't come out of his room. I take care of stuff.
When Illidan isn't looking, I use Mage Hand to grab one gold piece out of the bag and carry it over to
Does a
Anton and
19
drop it, and I
perception
wink at
with
him.
365 degree vision or 360 degree vision catch that?
Here's what's gonna happen. Caroline, you're gonna have to roll a sleight of hand check. The DC is 20.
Okay.
If you want to do that without Illidan noticing.
Is that? I don't know. I don't see sleight of hand.
That should be near the
Oh,
bottom
there
of
it
the
is,
skill
there it
checks.
is.
Yep.
That's not gonna do it. That's a 15.
Illidan, you notices Vidania tries to sneakily take a single coin out of your gold coin pouch.
Without turning his head at all, he's still looking straight forward at Anton. And hang on, let me just. So his coin purse is like here. He's looking straight ahead at Anton. The coin goes like, woo, and Illidan's just like.
Oh,
Never even turned his head.
Trying to do one nice thing for the kid.
So, yesterday you said that you were gonna run out of food in a week, right?
Yeah, well, unless I go to the store. But I won't have to if you guys bring cake. So, problem solved.
You go to the store by yourself a lot?
Well, yeah. You gotta do this stuff like that when you're gonna be king one day.
Tougher than I thought.
Yeah. Believe it, man. I'm gonna be king.
Yeah.
I'm training every day. Come here, I'll show you. And he goes out to the backyard.
You don't
Come on.
gotta show me. You don't gotta show me.
Come
Tell
on.
you what. Just so that I don't have to worry about being short next time we play here, Illidan's gonna take 25 gold and set it like on a countertop. It's just a down payment on our next match, alright?
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
I mean, we gotta go.
What? So do I have to like give this back later? So,
If I beat you.
Oh. Okay. Alright, I'll put it in the drawer. He takes it up, he puts it in a, like, he goes to a little bag and he puts it in a drawer.
But I mean, you don't think I'm gonna beat you, do you?
Well, I can't spend money that I haven't earned yet. You can't do stuff like that when you're gonna be king one day. I'll wheat you, I'll spend it then.
Hmm. Shit, guys. I'm sorry. We didn't discuss rates with your dad. It's customary that when you house someone for the night, you'd be paid for it. That's how inns work. So,
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
so between the four of us, would that be like 10 gold pieces?
Is that okay?
Oh yeah, we're good.
All right. Then yeah. You
All right, yeah.
call it a birthday
Here.
present.
It'll take out 10 more gold pieces. Set those down. Thanks for having us. We'll be on our way now.
Pleasure doing business with you. Come back anytime.
Will.
Next time we'll train together, and I can show you the backyard where I train.
All right, I would love that.
Yeah.
Anton, I don't know if I can promise that we'll be back by our birthday, but we will try to come back soon.
All right. If you don't show up, I'll go find you.
Don't go too far. Your dad's gonna need you to stick around and help him out, okay?
All right. Yeah, that is true. Okay. All right. I'll see you later.
Okay. See you later, Anton.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be king one day. Believe it.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah. All right. Bye. And he goes to his room
See
and
ya.
closes the door. And that ends the night at Dimitri's dad's house. You conned a kid, then paid him in gold.
So are we leaving now? Is that what's happening?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
That's what Illidan was calling for. You guys
All right.
just really want to see this backyard. I'm sure Michael would love to show us.
I would like to take the golden goblet that we took from the mansion out of my bag and put it out on a table as we leave. And just leave it for them.
You do so.
We'll remove this from my inventory.
I don't know about you guys, but I'll be back on my birthday.
Oh, of course, of course.
Yeah, we have reservations.
Illidan's gonna walk over, pick up the goblet, and just give it a scan once over to see if there's anything distinctive about it, or if it's just a goblet-shaped cup made of gold.
It's the latter.
Cool.
That's just lots of money.
Cool.
Yep.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure we weren't sprinkling evidence everywhere we went. Ah, boy.
You
All right,
guys
back
went
on the road.
East of Valaki, right? Or west of Valaki?
West.
West?
Yes.
All right, so Anton then pops open the door and he says, "Hey, wait!
Yeah,
Blindfolded guy.
yeah.
I just remembered. The guy with the
Yeah?
hammer, he went south.
South.
Yeah.
Is there another road up ahead, or did he just, walk into the forest?
Think there's a road?
Okay.
There should be.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. That's actually very helpful. Thanks, kid.
All right, yeah, okay, bye. He closes the door again.
It'll start walking.
Headed east of Valaki?
Yep.
All right. So,
Back through the
you
woods.
guys have a day and a half travel.
Woods.
Okay. Today is Uktar the 3rd. You guys travel for about 12 hours. Nothing seems to happen. Any small talk you guys want to make while you're just walking all day?
So, there's someone you all should see. Her name's Madame Eva. Hopefully she can give us a bit more direction. That's kind of what she did for the other group I was in.
Your bag starts to rumble a little bit.
Oh, shit! He'll open up the bag. Without reaching out or removing its contents, he'll pull the bag out, just the bag, and be like, sorry. I forgot about you for a second there.
Thanks.
It's a busy day. I mean, you saw all that, right?
So what? I was in a bag, inside another bag, next to some stupid shit.
Okay, saw was a bad word to use, but you heard a lot of what went down, right?
Yeah, I heard.
Cool.
Can I eat his dad?
No,
He doesn't seem to be very useful.
I mean,
Kid's basically
that
on his own anyways.
what you're saying is predicated on the assumption that everybody should be able to fulfill a purpose in life, and I reject that hypothesis. So,
That's very fancy talk. And I don't think it makes sense.
that's what a lot of people who can't fancy talk say.
It's not very nice. What about you guys? He looks over to Ada and Wolf. What do you think? Is he making any sense?
I don't really care what you think.
You got any more cats?
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
That's rude.
You're rude.
I'm not rude. Just asked a question.
You asked a question.
Ada, if you're gonna keep doing this, would you mind holding the bag?
Yeah, okay.
Here you go.
Hey!
What?
I don't know. I didn't sign off to this. She's being mean to me.
Yeah?
No, I'm not.
She says you're being mean to her.
I'm not being mean. I'm just hungry, man. It's been like a week.
Your mom is.
It has been
My mom has
3
been
days.
dead for 900 years, ma'am.
It has been 3 days. Just getting back to what you said.
Well,
which is
it's
a long
hard.
time.
To tell time inside of a bag, inside of another bag.
Oh, poor you. How could you ever survive?
Hey, I'm not looking for pity. I'm just stating a fact. You try it. It's easy to get switched up.
I'll pass things.
Yeah, I imagine you would. It's not very pleasant.
You're
See a
not.
squirrle
Stop
or
it!
anything? Does Illidan see a squirrel or anything as they're walking through the forest?
Yes. Yeah,
Sacred flame.
Alright, yeah. Okay, you got him. It's just a squirrel.
Alright, I'll feed the squirrel to Gorm.
How do you want to go about this?
I
There's
can,
the bag, right?
Yeah.
Just stick the squirrel in the bag, let him do his thing.
So
I
as you're
got
holding
a
the bag...
Wait,
all right.
Vidania, what were you... Sorry, wait.
I
Vidania,
have
were you saying
mage
that?
hand. So I can just.
That is a better idea. That is...
Yeah.
Here, I'll hold it. I'll hold it. Just...
Yeah, I don't want to hold this if animals are getting
Can I
fed to
have,
this.
can I have
I
some
like
privacy? Maybe a little bit? Can you, like, put me behind a tree while I eat?
No.
No, I'm gonna move it towards him, and as he goes to bite, I'm gonna jerk it back a little bit, and do it again, and jerk it back a little bit. Oh, so sorry about that. That must be so frustrating for
Can
you.
we do it quickly?
Okay, see, I don't think you guys understand. I have a pass to do this because this guy is responsible for the death of my friends. You guys really are just being mean.
Hey, not all of them.
Didn't you
That's
tell
true.
us about how he murdered a bunch of people and burned down an orphanage?
Hey, the orphans got out.
They did get out.
Yeah.
Kind of impressive how you
Fine, I
managed
give
to
him
blow
the
up a whole
squirrel.
orphanage and not hurt anything inside.
Well, I
them.
wanted you guys to get them out. I'm not a psychopath.
You are, actually. Like, genuinely, you are.
Alright, well, that says one person.
2 people. You're a psychopath.
Okay, well, you know what? You're also very mean.
Yeah.
And...
You're very mean.
Stop it!
So you
You're
don't want to eat anything?
I would like to eat it, but I would like to have some
I said
dignity
I
as
give-
well. Can I have some dignity, please?
I think we well beyond dignity with you, my friend. I'm sorry to say it.
Fine. Can I have the squirrel, please?
Yes. I gave him the squirrel.
As you hold the squirrel up, he does not attempt to bite for it, but a very tiny cranial bone shoots out from around here in his eye and pierces it through the throat.
Oh, good lord.
Horrified.
And it just kind of like slides down the tiny cranial bone, like slowly as it gets further and further towards his face. And then, like, as it's like disappearing from view into the bag, you hear like a as he tries to angle his mouth upwards.
Wait, here, I got
Does
you.
he
I got you.
succeed? Does he have to roll to do that successfully?
Can Illidan like try to move the bag around the same way like you flip vegetables you're sus hanging in a pan?
Are you trying to
Just
help
like,
him or prevent him from doing it?
I'm trying to help him.
Oh, okay.
Just like, here, I'll get you.
All right, then I'll roll with advantage. It's an 18 plus his dex mod, which is more than 2. So yeah, he gets it pretty nimbly. And then it's just a.
Yeah, that works now. That in the other microphone it just cut out, but now we hear all of it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Very good for me.
Yes. Thank you.
Tight. Oh wait, does Dorm say thank you?
Yeah, he says thank you.
I mean, yeah.
You're welcome, Dorm.
Hey, is there anything? So Remus. So here's the thing. We moved about a day and a half west of Valaki, right? And I know Valaki itself was your main like Hojo, but
Yeah.
hear me out. About a day and a half west of Valaki, right? So to get that general area in your head,
Yeah.
and then south. Is there anything south of that?
Yeah. Let me think for a second. What is that called? It was it Kresik? No.
I mean, we got nothing but time right now, so just like take all the time we need.
All right. So west of Valaki, I think that might be Kresik. Hold on.
But southwest.
All right, southwest. He's either talking about Argon, Volstalt, or not Kresik, Berez. Well, what used to be Berez. You guys know what Berez is?
No.
It's a funny story about Berez. I told you guys about who Jezebel is, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Illidan, you know I've talked about Jezebel a couple of times, right? Yeah. Yeah, you remember her. Come on. I know you do. You haven't met her
Is
yet.
she the cat girl?
Cat girl? What?
Jezebel? Oh, the other general. Right.
Yeah. No, she is not a cat
right.
girl, man. No, she's fucking fierce. Although
Yeah.
she does have claws, but like they're like. Well, he's not doing hand gestures.
Like really long, scary ass fingernails.
I say they're not fingernails. You just have to see them. They're crazy, man. But yeah,
Are
no.
they bestial?
Honestly, man, I don't know how to describe it.
Lovely.
It's what's the word? Terrifying. But so you know how like I was like in Valaki and that was my mojo.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in Berez.
You say was.
Yeah, no, that city, it's fucking gone, man.
Oh.
No, she was there for like a month. There's nothing left.
Damn.
Yeah, no, like if you look on any kind of modern Barovia map, it's just labeled the ruins of Berez. They don't call it the town anymore. It's like, ooh, crazy.
My goodness.
Oh,
Is this
damn.
the woman who begged Strahd to save her child and take her instead? She turned to a vampire and then ate her child.
Oh fuck, you guys know about that?
You showed me. Remember
Oh.
the through the ring on the yeah.
I thought I did that to somebody. I could not remember who. Yeah, no, that was fucking messed up, man. Like I was thinking about that for weeks.
I mean, if something like that happened to me, I'd be on a pretty short fuse for the rest
To
of eternity.
clarify, to the new people who weren't part of the group I was terrorizing in Valaki, I showed them a vision through their special rings.
No, yeah, guys, it was a vision. He didn't like show it happening. It was like
Right.
it was a flashback kind of thing.
Yeah. But no, there was this great
Yikes.
moment. Where we like he was like we're talking. I was at Strahd's castle, like in his throne room, and he was talking to like this lady, right? And she had a baby, and she was all like, "Please, don't hurt my baby. Don't turn my baby. You can have me, but not my baby." Where? And I was like, God, what a goddamn whiny girl, God. And but yeah, no, Strahd, he was all like, all right, fine, but I really think it would be a better idea if both you and the baby came.
Do you think he'd be upset if he could see you right now?
You're not showing him, are you?
Not that I know of.
All right, then I'm gonna keep doing it. And like, I think it would be if you and your baby joined me together. And she was like, "No, not my baby. Just take me, but save my baby. Don't hurt my baby." And he's like, "All right, fine. I will not turn your baby into an undead. Are you sure this is what you want?" And she's like, "Yes, please." And he's like, "Okay, here you go." And he turns her into a vampire. But then she's a vampire with like an insatiable bloodlust right next to a defenseless human child. And of course she rips the fuck apart of the baby and devours it. And Strahd's like, "All right, yep, promise is a promise." And I was just like watching that happen, like, good fucking God, she was hungry.
Yeah, he made me see that.
Yeah, now we're the same. Yeah.
No.
I use Mage Hand to grab his head and dangle it upside down.
Hey, rude.
Is
Illidan.
it possible for you to get it? All right. Well,
Wait a second. Heads weigh more than 5 pounds. You can't lift him.
Do they?
Yeah, they do. Heads weigh at least 12 pounds. Unless somebody wants to help with Mage Hand and you guys do this together.
Would anyone like to help? Use the help action. For me to dangle him upside down with Mage Hand. No? No takers.
I don't.
sorry.
My mage hands here.
It's about 11 pounds. Okay, I guess that's technically fair. Fine. But it isn't at least 12, though.
What was he saying that set us off there?
Now you and I are like the same.
No.
Hey, if I had to watch that sit, somebody else had to. I couldn't have been the only one who had to see that, who wasn't like a fucking actual psychopath.
Why not?
To be fair, I don't know. Stop making things complicated.
Mm,
Besides, now we have like this cool bonding moment. Also, fun fact, as your DM, that's a little short story that I wrote in graphic detail. You can look it up in the resources channel.
Yeah, we.
But like,
okay,
yeah.
back in the bag.
No, wait just a second.
What?
So like, how's your day been?
It's about to be a lot better.
I can help with that. I can help make your day better. If I can have some more outside time.
How? How are you gonna make my day better?
You wanna write in the book, or what about that guy you're looking for, the guy with the hammer? I can help you find him.
Really?
Yeah, I can.
How?
I just need to smell him.
Okay. I mean, I don't think there's any fresh smells of him here, but I'll let you know if I see anything in Valaki.
Well, I can help keep a watch out for him with my superior
I really-
vampire eyesight.
Really don't need help keeping watch. I'll
I
be
don't know,
honest
man.
with you.
Hey, 2 eyes are better than 4, nerd.
What?
Sorry.
Illidan's gonna put him into the bag after that and just hope that he has the dignity not to resist.
All right, I'll be in here.
Yeah.
All right, and with that, we have made it to the end of the day. You guys can set up camp, because now it's dusk, unless you want to keep traveling through the night.
Yeah, I'll set up Lehman's tiny hut.
Nice.
All right. And
As I'm there,
yeah.
Illidan will look at the rest of the group and be like, so what do you guys think would be a good thing to write in the book?
I got an idea.
Yes.
Feel me out, I'll tell you.
Get ready to open up a can of whoop-ass on this guy if he moves. Illidan's just gonna pull Dorm's head out of the bag and just, like, dump him out.
All right, so there's actually a secret to how this book works. If you write in a special kind of phrasing, it kind of gives you a looky peek back into, well, I guess the best way of phrasing this would be the remains of old Strati Boy's soul, and I will be happy to tell you how it works.
This book has remains of a soul in it.
I mean, like, that's one way of looking at it. I mean, like, it's just magic, bro. Don't really think too hard into it. But it's kind of like looking in, like, because, you know, like, eyes are the windows to the soul. And it's like when you look into somebody's eyes, it's like,
This book has his eyes in them.
Not
Is that what you're
literally,
saying?
man. Not literally. It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor. You're just going to learn about, you're learning. It's a metaphor. But I'll teach you how it works. For a
Illidan's
price.
gonna cast see invisibility and just make sure that there's nothing chilling out around him.
All right, you do so, and there's nothing there. But, however, it is 10 o'clock. So, I do think that we'll leave Dorm's idea on how to operate the Tomer Strahd fort next week. See if we can get any more insight on what's going on there. But for now, we are no longer at session. So, you guys have a good rest of your night. I'll see you all next week. Thanks for playing.
Wait, how are
Thanks,
the
Michael.
leaderboards looking right now?
Jaden, you're still at number 1, but it's close.
Oh.
Yeah,
All
Joe
right.
almost beat you today, but she was also late. Just by a little bit. She had an
Shame.
audition.
I was busy.
Yeah, you had an audition.
When you audition for something as a musician, playing with like a whole big ass group, whatever you call that, and when you audition for something, is it like you're auditioning for a place within a company, or is it like you audition frequently for separate projects that are popping up throughout the city?
You audition for a spot in a group, and then whatever projects that group works on, you take the same role every time.
Nice. Okay.
This particular audition, though, is for the university ensemble, and so it's just to pick which group I go in. The problem here is that I was in the very top group before COVID, which was, at this point was 2 years ago, and I would really like to stay in the top group. And there's really no reason to suspect that I won't, but we have a bunch of new people, and I'm paranoid.
Right.
Hi,
The cool-
Paranoid. I'm Michael.
Oh, every
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. All right, I'm gonna turn the stream off now.
Damn it, I can't even go and troll you.
Singular
Fuck.
viewer. Good, have a nice night. Thanks for watching.